All right, guys, what's going on? Levi Trumbull reporting outside of the Frederick County Adult Detention Center. We have breaking news that Chelsea Phoenix, effective today at 9 a.m., Monday, May 13th at 9 a.m., has been released from jail. That is right. 307 days ago, she was arrested and incarcerated after being indicted on charges that this audience is very familiar with. So let's talk about what led up to Chelsea ultimately being released on today's date. Last week on Friday, Chelsea had a hearing for a modification of sentence before Judge Solt. You guys will remember that Chelsea's attorney, Linda Zeit, actually motioned the court a while back. We brought you the story to have this sentence modified, the 18-month jail sentence to be served at Frederick County Adult Detention Center. She motioned to have that situation modified into a situation where Chelsea would be released from the jail and she would transition into an inpatient program where she could seek mental health treatment. You will remember that facility in particular is called Passionate Behavioral Health Center, and that is in Pikesville, Maryland. Well, in any event, that hearing was held before Judge Solt, and Judge Solt would ultimately go on to approve that modification, and she actually put out what is known as a springing order. She released that, and we were going to read you excerpts from Judge Solt's May 10th springing order. It says that, number one, that the sentence imposed on September 25th, 2023 in the above case be modified to 10 years, suspend all but 307 days as of May 13th, 2024. So again, that's where we get that 307-day figure at. Number two, that the defendant be released from the Frederick County Adult Detention Center on May 13th, 2024 at 9 a.m. to report to the Passionate Behavioral Health Center Incorporated, located at 19 Walker Avenue in Pikesville, Maryland, that the defendant be transported directly to this center by an Uber arranged by the Office of the Public Defender. Number four, that the defendant successfully participate in the Passionate Behavioral Health Center's program and follow any aftercare instructions. And then finally, the fifth item on here is that the health center notify the court, the state's attorney's office, and defense counsel of any updates, including termination from the program or changes of address for the defendant. Another thing that I want to notate just for the record is that there was an updated probation guidelines report that were submitted, and we're looking through that right now to see what changes, if any, there were. But just notate for the record that there was a new probation situation put on the record. Another thing that I'd like to notate that was listed in the courtroom worksheet for this hearing was when it says that she is authorized to be released to the Passionate program on GPS Comet supervision. So I'm not sure how they monitor you that way, but evidently they have some sort of GPS tracking system that they have Miss Phoenix on. So to conclude, I will state for the record that at this point in time, I could not tell you Chelsea's specific whereabouts. That I don't know, but I will tell you that as long as everything is followed as was laid out in the paperwork as it relates to the May 10th hearing before Judge Solt, if that is all true and checks out, then at this moment, at this point of time, Chelsea Phoenix has been released from the Frederick County Adult Detention Center effective this morning at 9 a.m. Again, this release is on the strict condition that Chelsea has to undergo the treatment at the Passionate Behavioral Health Center. Again, this treatment facility out of Pikesville, Maryland, and then once that is completed, she will be subjected to all of the other terms and conditions as it relates to her release. We understand that one of those, again, is that 10-year supervised release. We are not quite sure if the registration status has changed as of yet. Right now we have some conflicting information on that, but nonetheless, the terms of the release will still apply even when this individual, Miss Phoenix, is completed with this inpatient program in Pikesville. So with that, guys, that is the breaking news that we have on this subject. Notably, looking back in our records, this is our 9th video in this segment series that we have conducted, and we have carried this story from start to finish, and we've hit every point as it has developed. So with that, guys, Levi Trumbull reporting outside of the Frederick County Adult Detention Center, where Chelsea Phoenix was just released this morning. With that, guys, we will catch you soon.